Hi ladies, Ali here from Clear Skin and Wellbeing. So today I thought I would go through cleansers. Now I do have a micellar water which I'm going to demonstrate how I would take my makeup off, for instance, and I have 4 other cleansers because I do like to do a 2-stage. First of all the micellar, and then I would like to then show you 2 cleansing balms. I have 1 cleansing milk and 1 cleansing cream. So great for mature skin, older skin, dehydrated for instance, but also for sensitive skin. Now what I will do first is tie my hair up. Now I do have a little bit of makeup on, to be honest, not too much, just for this demonstration. So what I would do first is I would use a micellar water, and this one is a Garnier. It's one for sensitive, is it sensitive skin? Yes, even for sensitive skin. So it's always a good one as your first step. Now you take it off with some cotton wool. Now in the evening, it should be your first step in your skin routine, is taking off any makeup. But even if you don't wear much makeup or any makeup at all, you still have the grime from the day, the pollutants, the dust, the dirt, bacteria. So you want to take it all off so it's nice, fresh and clean. Now I do very gently just start with my, first of all go throughout the whole face, and then I would just gently take off my mascara. I don't tend to wear much mascara, and I don't, to be honest, wear that much makeup. But as I say, I still like to take it off. Right, so that's the mascara. Just flips that around. And then eye lipstick. Right, I think that's kind of done. So that's my first stage. And then my second stage is to use a cleanser or a balm, all depending. Now, if it's in the morning and my face is feeling quite dry or just a bit dehydrated, I tend to use a balm. In the evening, I do tend to go more for the milks and the hydrating cleanser, just because I use tretinoin, and I do feel if I'm using a balm with oils, it's still going to leave a residual, and it's not going to allow for that tretinoin to penetrate into my skin. On the evenings off my tretinoin, I will use a balm, or if I feel my skin really does feel, as if it needs it. But first of all, I'm going to show you one here, which is a cleansing milk, and this is from Neil's Yard. Just very quickly, I'm not sponsored at all with any of these products. These are just products I do use and love, and I'm just recommending to you. So this one, it comes in a 185ml bottle, and I think it's £17. What's nice about this one, it's with soothing star flower, and it's for sensitive skin. So if your skin's feeling a bit dry, sensitive, or you've perhaps over scrubbed and it's feeling a little bit raw, it's really a good one. Also for teenagers, if they've sort of got sensitive skin as well, it's a very nice one to use. So with this, I would just use just a couple of, let's see if there's anything left. There we go, a couple of drops on the hand there. Now you don't rinse this off with water, you just apply it, and then you would take it off with cotton wool. I might even take a tiny bit more in there. You'll see on the last dregs of it. So I use this quite a lot actually. So there's a little bit left there. With any cleanser, you always want to work it right into the skin. You don't want to just do a quick that and then take it off. Otherwise, it's not going to get into all those pores. And you could almost give your face a massage as well. You can use things like the Foreo. They're quite good to use if you want to take off some. Cells tend to sort of give it a massage and also takes off the dead skin cells. But just for today, we're just doing something light, also on the neck, and then just using it all over the face and the neck. And then you would just take off cotton wool, and then you just take it off. Now with the cleansing, as I say, this helps take off get rid of all those clogged pores, from the day. Now that's the cleansing milk. Right, so I'll now show you my other one. Now this one, before I go on to the balms, is probably, again, one of my favourites. And I think I've mentioned it before, it's from Marks and Spencer's. I think I paid about £12. If you buy it with the cloth, I think it comes about 20. And what I like about this, it does contain hyaluronic acid, which we know does, you know, help plump the skin, helps those fine lines and wrinkles. It's got really lovely creamy texture. Now with this one, put it all on my face, put a little bit more on. Now I do tend to use the Foreo on this one. This one does feel very smooth, slightly more scented than the Newell's Yard. But I think it's okay for sensitive skins. I mean, if you've got very sensitive skin, probably the Newell's Yard is the best one to go for. But then I would rinse that, do that, and then I would rinse with some warm water. I've got a cloth here, so I'll just take this off. Yeah, it's a very nice one. It just makes your skin feel very, very soft. Now, when you rinse with any sort of form of water at all, warm water, when you do dry your skin with your towel, never rub it, always pat it, because you don't want to aggravate the skin. And if you start rubbing away, you're gonna, you know, those skin cells, you can start taking off a bit too much and it just could make it quite sore. So pat the skin. So my next product, and I have two left, and they're the balms. Now this one is from Clinique. Now again, I would use this probably in the morning, although it does say take the day off, so it is an evening one. But as I say, I do use tretinoin, so I do prefer to use a cream rather than a oil. Right, so here we go. This is the Clinique one. I think it's £25 for 125 ml. So you take it in and you just let it melt into the fingers. Now it's really good, as I say, if you did do it at the end of the day, just to massage it in. If you've got dry skin, having that extra oil, it does seem to really help with the dryness. Again, you could use this with a Foreo, which would be very good because it would actually, you know, it's giving us a massage at the same time. Now I do have another video on the Foreo and how I use it. If you don't know what a Foreo is, if you haven't seen any of my videos, I do have one. Here we go. I have two. I have them here, and these are the Luna Mini 2s, which I absolutely love. One's mine, one's my daughter's, and one side's slightly on the silicone, slightly larger bumps than the other, and I use that, and it's sort of slightly massaging, and you just rub it all around. And I just love these Foreos, and I would use them with a balm, but today it's more about the cleansers, so I would massage that all in, give a good massage. Now once you've got something like an oil balm, I would then take it off with warm water, because that would help disintegrate, and just, you need to make sure majority, well, all the products off, because whatever you're going to use next, you know, you want it to go through. So that's that balm. That's the Clinique. And then my last balm would be, again, it's another Newell's Yard, which I do love their products and their ethos, and it's completely organic. When I say completely organic, I think you can be 95% organic to come under organic. But this rose balm, what's nice, if it's rose, it's vitamin A, so you know it's going to be good for those fine lines and wrinkles and plumping. Now it comes, it's slightly coloured compared to the other one. And again, you would rub a bit in your hand, get it nice and warm, so it all sort of starts to melt. And again, this smells slightly more rosy. It's got a, personally, I think it's got more of a natural smell to the Clinique. So they're both very good. And I just work under the eyes. And again, this is a good one for just massaging especially at the end of a hard day, you know, by the neck. And it really does get into the pores. And then again, once you've finished, you know, try some, when you are using any cleanser or any balm, you want to do it probably for at least a minute to really get in there. And then you would rinse with a warm cloth again, or flannel, just like this. So once you've taken that completely off, then again you pat dry with your towel, and then you're all good to go for your next product. So that's me on cleansers. Just a quick recap. First of all, on this sort of two-step, if you like, I would use something like a Garnier micellar water just to take off the basics of the face makeup and any mascara or eyebrow pencil or lipstick. During the evening, I would tend to use, to be honest, my Marks and Spencer's, or I would use my cleansing milk from Neal's Yard, particularly if my skin's feeling quite sensitive and a bit dry, if I've perhaps overdone a product or two. In the morning, I would tend to use the balms, although the Clinique one does say evening, and it can be used in the evening as well. I would use them in the evening, but only if I'm not using a retinol. Otherwise, I tend to use them in the morning. So that's cleansers. So I hope you found this video useful. Please subscribe, please like, and leave a comment down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.